Hello mga guys! Samahan niyo ako ngayon upang ating alamin ano ang isang salik na nakakaapekto sa pisikal na pag-unlad ng isang batang mag-aaral. Tara! Come on!
Good morning everyone. I am Alberto Bacasmo. I am your reporter for today. Our topic is about gender as a factor affecting physical development of learner. But before that, we are going to define first what is gender. What is gender? Gender refers to the characteristics of women, men, girls, and boys that are socially constructed. This includes norms, behaviors, and rules associated with being a woman, man, girl, or boy, as well as relationship with each other. As a social construct, gender varies from society to society and can be changed over time. So, sinasabi na ang kasarian ay tumutukoy sa pag-uugali ng kababaihan, kalalakihan sa isang lipunan. Mga tungkulin ng isang babae at lalaki sa isang pamayanan. Gayon din ang mga relasyon sa isa't isa. Ang kasarian ay sa bawat lipunan ay maaaring magbago sa paglipas ng panahon. The gender of the child is another major factor affecting the physical growth and development of a child. Boys tend to be taller and physically stronger than girls. On the contrary, most girls mature faster during adolescence, while boys take a longer period of time to mature. An adolescent is anyone who is between the age of 10 to 19 years old. And adolescent is the transition phase of your child from childhood to adulthood. Isa ang kasarian sa pangunahing salik na nakakaapekto sa pisikal na paglaki at pagunlad ng iyong mga anak o ng isang bata. Sa katunayan nga, ang mga lalaki ay may posibilidad na maging mas matangkad at sa pisikal na lakas ay mas malakas ang mas malakas ang lalaki sa babae. Well, samantala naman yung isang babae ay mas mabilis na nagmamature during the adolescence, while samantala yung kalalakihan naman ay it takes time to be mature. Sabi nga, no? The identification of gender is usually clearly internalized by the age of 3, but begins around the age of 18 months. The physical structure of a child's body also depends on their gender. While boys are more athletic, girls might not be a fan of sports or rigorous physical activities. Sa edad na 3 or 18 months, ay naiintindihan na ng isang bata kung ano ang kanyang kasarian. Ang katangiang pisikal na isang bata ay nakadepende sa kung ano ang kanyang kasarian. Samantala, ang boys naman
they are more engaging on athletic or sports, like paglalaro ng basketball, pagiging mm, pagiging pagiging aktibo sa mga mabibigat na responsibilidad tulad ng paggawa ng mga gawaing bahay, paggawa ng mga mabibigat na trabaho sa bahay, yan, mga ganyan. Tapos samantala naman yung mga lalaki ay yung mga babae ay they are not fond of rigorous activities tulad ng sports. They are more likely to read all day, pakikipag-socialize sa mga social media. Yun yung mga ginagawa ng isang babae. So, gender role can be affected by race, ethnicity, social class, region, geographical region. What is gender stereotype? It is a form of prejudgment, bias, or limitations given to rules and expectation of males and female. Gender involves the differentiation attributed by a given culture to women and men in the following aspects: social rules, capacities, traits, and characters. Gender stereotype and social rule. Men provides financially for the family, works as managers, construction, builders, engineers, portrayed as leaders, while women takes care of the house and children, works as a nurse, teachers, secretary, portrayed as followers. So, in this stereotype of social rule, men are more on financing their family. Sila yung bumubuhay at nagbibigay ng pangangailangan ng kanilang pamilya. Sa sa trabaho naman, sila yung mga engineers, sila yung mga builders, mga construction. So, in social rule, men are portrayed as leaders, while sa women naman, sila yung nagbabantay lang daw ng mga anak sa bahay, and karaniwang mga trabaho ng isang babae ay pawang teachers, secretary, at nurse. Sinasabi rin na men are portrayed as a followers. So, sumusunod daw ang mga kababaihan lamang, at yun lamang ang social rule ng isang babae at isang lalaki sa isang lipunan. Now, pupunta naman tayo dito sa gender stereotype and capacities. So, sinasabi na men are good in math and science, physically strong, firm in decision making, while women is good in arts and less intellectual pursuit, physically weaker and fragile, wishy-washy or fickle-minded decision making. Dito sa gender stereotype and capacities, sinasabi na ang mga lalaki ay magagaling sa math at science. Sinasabi na mas malakas ang lalaki kaysa sa babae. And in terms of decision making, mas firm yung mga lalaki sa aspetong ito. Well, ang kababaihan naman ay magaling sila sa mga arts, pero mahina sila sa pag-iisip or something like that. They are
fragile and weaker. So, mga mga easily naapektuhan sa kung ano ang mga nangyayari sa paligid, lalo na sa pamilya. And in terms of decision making, paiba-iba ang mga pag-iisip or paiba-iba ang desisyon ng isang babae. Gender stereotype and traits and characters. Men are active, aloof, aggressive, independent, brave, while women are passive, loving, peaceful, dependent, and fearful. Sa gender stereotype and traits and characters naman, sinasabi na ang men are active, independent, and brave. So, mas madali silang mag-isip, mas independent sila, at mas matapang nga. So, ganun naman talaga yung katangian ng isang lalaki, diba? So, women naman, they're loving, dependent, and fearful. Natatakot sila, mabilis silang matakot, pero mapagmahal, tigit sa lahat mahinahon sila. So, that's the traits and characters of men and women in a society. As a teachers, we play a major role in creating school environment that are free of gender bias and encouraging both male and female to reach their highest potentials and work and abilities. That's all. Thank you. Bilang isang guro, may mahalagang bagay tayo or mahalagang ginagampanan tayo sa pagkakaroon ng isang school environment that are free from gender bias, and we are tend to encourage both male and female to reach the highest potentials and work and abilities.